Hi there, my name is James Hong, and this is my beautiful wife Esther, and we have three wonderful children. Their names are Ezra, 7 years old, Becca, 6 years old, and little Ephraim, 4 years old. We had three kids in 35 months, so if you do the math, that's kind of funny stuff there. And we also have the joy of having all three kids on the autism spectrum. So as you can imagine, it's been a family circus of sorts, Barnum and Bailey, if you will. And let me start with Ezra, 7 years old. He's nonverbal. He likes to walk on his tiptoes. He's very affectionate though. He grunts. He can use his talker to communicate. He likes ramen noodles. What else does he like, hon?
Apples.
He likes apples.
Oranges.
And soft breads. And he likes Little
Pizza.
Caesar's pizza. You just got to take the cheese off. There has to be evidence of sauce. And he wants you to wipe it. He has to inspect it. And then he'll just eat the real soft, moist part of the bread. And that's it. And then he'll go through 6 slices like nothing. My daughter Becca, she's probably the biggest mystery of all to me, and she's so precious to me. She's my princess. She can be lost in a garden, find a couple vegetables, and just start talking to them for like hours, like little VeggieTales characters. And sometimes I have no idea what she's thinking, but she's a sweet little soul, and she likes to whistle. She's also nonverbal. Sometimes I'll whistle back to her, and we'll kind of communicate in our own little way. But yeah, so there's Becca. Our youngest Ephraim, he's a funny kid. He's the one that talks, and he sometimes bosses around Ezra and Becca. He'll be like, Ezra, go to your room. Becca, eat your food. Or Ezra, give me your food. Sit down. He's like the boss baby, but he's a very cute kid, and he likes to be read too. And he actually says a prayer every night. It's so precious.
That's it? Okay. Well, we really appreciate Respite and any kind of help the church can provide because neither one of us have family close. My family is in Korea and his family is further away and not very involved in our lives. So just having special needs kids is a full-time job. And then you start thinking about appointments and doctor visits and meetings, and you start thinking, how are we going to manage all this? And even going to church on Sundays was very stressful for a very long time. We attended our church for a long time, and then they tried their best, but just the children's ministry is difficult. You have to have loving volunteers who want to understand our kids, and that's what our church provides currently, and the respite care also, because parents of special needs, they're very tired, and you often hear the phrase that they're grumpy or they look mad all the time. It's because we don't get a break. It never ends. It's 24 hours. We do the same thing, and then overnight they don't sleep either. So then we wake up and we do the same things again. A break is very much needed. Oftentimes a lot of marriages struggle because we just don't have time for each other, and all our energy and effort is focused on the kids. And when we go to these respites, we're able to trust our kids with these loving volunteers who love on them, spread the love of Jesus on them, and they have a great time and they love going. We pass by the church on days when it's not respite nights and they want to go in because they think it's respite time, and they just have a blast, and that way we get to have some time to ourselves, watch a movie, eat, just have some adult time without our kids. And as much as we love them, sometimes it just takes so much of our effort. So we're thankful for that. We also love church because we don't want our kids to be segregated and separated so much. They also need to learn about Jesus Christ and the love for them, and attend Sunday school. A lot of times parents skip Sundays. Sunday is just as stressful as any other day, and unfortunately a lot of our friends stop going to church for that reason, or they have to switch churches, and it's very sad for me to see that, because we need to all be together as believers in Christ. And so I encourage churches to have a special needs ministry. It is very important. It is a growing ministry, whether it be autism or other physical disabilities or whatever it might be. Parents need to be able to entrust their kids with people they trust while they attend service. And I just pray that people will be open-minded to kids with special needs. I can boldly say I'd rather have someone come up to me and ask than to think in their mind, oh, I'm going to bother them, I don't want to offend them. Offend me as much as you want. Ask me how I can help, because more than likely parents with special needs kids are overwhelmed. They will welcome any help more than feeling like they're judging us. We want to help. We want to be open. We want to spread awareness. April is Autism Awareness Month, and my husband's wearing the shirt that he made. And we're always about spreading awareness because that's what we need to do. The more awareness there is, the more people can understand. And we're just very appreciative of them. And we love our kids.
Yes, I will say this. Even up to a couple of years ago, we thought we'd never be at a point in our lives where we had so much more people, so many people caring for us, and so much comfort. We've received a lot of judgments and stares. Ezra, our oldest, like I said, he's nonverbal. He doesn't like to wear clothes, and even in the dead of winter, he doesn't want to wear shoes or socks. He'll just sometimes wear Crocs. Other parents will just kind of raise their eyebrows and go, "What's wrong with you guys? You're horrible parents," and things like that. With Respite, there's no judgment. There's just love, unconditional love, and I never thought I'd meet people that love our kids just as much as we do, and it really touches my heart, and it helps me be a better teacher because I treat my kids with more love and respect, and I think they see that. And people like Christina and Maddie and all of them, they just love our kids, and it helps us to feel more peace and confidence and assurance. And this is Ephraim, our youngest one. Ephraim, can you wink? No, you don't want to? So it gives us sanity of mind, peace of mind, and it makes our hearts more full, and it gets us to be recharged so we can start the day afresh and anew. So we're just so thankful for Respite and Pure Joy and what Christina has done with the program.
Thank you.